And this is what, of course, they are doing to commemorate him before his casket is finally covered.
So we pray for the peace and comfort of God Almighty.
Of course, they are praying that Enoch Teye Mensah rests in perfect peace in the bosom of the Lord as he finally goes home. This is the final funeral rites for the late Enoch Teye Mensah.
The gentleman in question, whom two people have already mentioned, is on the phone line now. Robert Coleman of Wembley Construction. Robert, good morning. Thank you very much indeed for your time.
Good morning, my very good friend, Johnny, and good morning to your esteemed listeners.
Now, I just got off the phone with Mayor Van der Poel and one other who tell me that, look, when the vision came for astroturfs to be constructed around the country, across the country, you were the man that came to mind because you were the one that caught the vision or bought into the vision that they had. He tells me that vision is originally from E.T. Mensah, but then he got a clearer picture of it after he had traveled out, and you caught the vision and you started.
Let me express my sincere condolence to the family of Honorable E.T. Mensah especially, and for the good people. Let me say that E.T., like we all called him, and I say E.T. with all due respect and with humility, like we all call him, I have known him for a very long time. When I was a young man, he used to play football in Kotobabi with the Sunday staff, elderly persons. They come up around and then they play football. Those days, I used to engage E.T. a lot. When he comes on the football pitch, I go there, we exchange pleasantries, and then we talk. Little did I know that he was going to be my father, like I used to call him, who I would hold in high esteem. You know, he worked for the Accra Metropolitan Assembly as the chief executive, the longest serving person. And his passion for sanitation, to me, is extraordinary. Even after he has left AM, and during the time that I worked for Zoom Lion, anytime there's a problem, he drives around town and he sees a pile of refuse. He goes to a place and he sees that, look, this place needs some disinfestation. He quickly calls me, and then I organize people to go and do that job. I was by then the regional manager for Zoom Lion in Accra. So I used to work closely and in tandem with him a lot. And I know his drive for sanitation and ensuring that we keep the environment clean. I'm saying this to give you a background of where I have known him and the work that I have done. Personally, he used to call me anytime he has any personal problem at home. There's no water in his house, and he wants water tankers to come and then give him, and quickly I will accede to his request and go and do it for him. So we had that personal relationship, and almost every 2 months we used to talk. Coming back to your question, Johnny, about
why did you get yourself involved in the vision of two old men?
That should tell you that I caught the idea because old men, like we say, they have a lot of wisdom. If they so when I saw this very phenomenal old man talk about this vision, when I got the idea and I spoke to them, and I saw that they also had a similar vision, I did not, but to pick it up and to run with it. I remember when I did the first AstroTurf in Kumasi, that AstroTurf there was a lot of brouhaha on it because people didn't understand the concept. And then the construction stages was also very tedious because we needed to do a lot of retaining wall, do a lot of diggings and all that. So people, when they came, they thought we were building a huge story building. There was a massive media work against the project that we were building. Is it a game center for some Turkish and all that? So a lot of media people trooped to that place. But at that time, I sold the idea to the former mayor of Accra, Honorable Alfred Vanderpoint, a man, let me say, I hold in very high esteem. He stopped the program. He made us to come to his office. He constituted a team. We made a fantastic presentation to the whole AMA board. Then they understood that, look, this is not what we are doing. That whatever people were saying in town was not the truth. Then the formal approval was now given the green light. Then we went to construct. I remember at that time, E.T. called me and said, look, I know this park that you are doing. You know, we usually come to Kotowabi to play. So, young man, go ahead, and I believe that success is going to be yours. And I remember vividly those words that he spoke to me when I started. So today, if Honorable Hon E Mensah is no more, all I can say is to ask God to place him at a very good place. He should rest in peace. You should know that people like us will continuously hold him in high esteem. We have tremendous respect for him. And like we say in Ghana,
the mobilization spirit that the late E.T. Mensah has, which has been alluded to by Mayor Vanderpoint, is best seen in what you are doing. I mean, up until now, young people now, hitherto when we were young, we used to go out by 4 p.m. if you're not back, or 5 p.m. your parents will come looking for you at the football park. They'll come with a cane, come and whip you and whisk you away. But now, with the AstroTurfs and the floodlights, people are playing football even at 12 midnight. That, for me, also is a shift in the paradigm.
When I discussed the vision with him, endorsed the vision, and did not kill or truncate the vision that we had, and went ahead to do what? To encourage us. And even when we did the Kotobabi one, paid a number of visits. And anytime I have an opportunity with him, he will always encourage me to do more. So, to me, even though I started Wembley, he's one of the founding fathers. He's a pace setter. And he will continuously be celebrated.
Robert Tete Coleman.
In this country, because what he has done to me is remarkable.